There are moments when prayers that seemed unanswered suddenly receive a response. You may have asked quietly, waited patiently, and wondered when things would begin to shift. But faith often requires trust during seasons where nothing appears to change. Then the moment arrives. The answer appears in a way that makes the journey make sense. What once felt distant becomes real and undeniable. There is a moment approaching. A moment that will quiet every doubt you once carried. A moment where the weight that you were holding finally lifts. And when it comes, you will not respond with words first. You will feel it in your chest, in your breath, in your eyes. Because after everything that you endured, relief will arrive. And it will be overwhelming. There was a time when your days felt heavy, when your nights felt endless, when you questioned when things would change. You carried burdens in silence. You endured without recognition. You kept moving forward when it would have been easier to stop. And yet, you did not break. You continued. Even when the path made no sense. Even when the answers did not come. Even when the weight felt greater than your strength. You remained. As it is written in Psalm 34, verse 17, the righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. You were heard, even in the silence. You were seen, even in your struggle. And now what you've been praying for begins to take form. Not all at once, but enough for you to recognize it. Enough for you to feel the shift. And when it fully arrives, you will understand something that can only be learned through endurance. None of it was wasted. The sleepless nights, the moments of uncertainty, the seasons when nothing seemed to move, they were shaping you, refining your faith. Romans chapter 8, verse 28 declares, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. What once felt like delay was preparation. What once felt like loss was protection. And what once felt like silence was not absence, but timing. There will come a moment when you pause and realize you made it through. Not because everything was easy, but because you refused to let go of faith. And in that moment, the tears that fall will not be from pain. They will be from release, from gratitude, from understanding. Because now you can see what you could not see before. You were never walking alone. I'd like to end this message with a parable. A man was planting seeds in a field during a long season of drought. Day after day, he returned, watering the ground, even though nothing appeared to grow. People passed by and questioned him. Why do you keep tending to soil that shows no sign of life? But the man continued. Weeks turned into months, and still nothing could be seen. Then one morning, after a long night of rain, small green shoots began to rise from the earth. What had been unseen for so long had been growing beneath the surface all along. And in that moment, the man understood. The growth had begun long before it could be seen. The lesson: answered prayers often arrive after seasons that test your patience, your strength, and your faith. What felt like delay is not denial, it is development. When you continue to move forward without visible results, you are building a foundation that will sustain what is coming. And when that moment finally arrives, you will not only receive what you asked for, you will understand why it came when it did. Because the version of you that's receiving it is now ready to carry it. And that's it for this message. I'd like to thank everybody who made it to the end of the video. I'm truly honored by your support. If this message resonated with you at all, please consider dropping a comment, giving me some feedback, hitting the like button, and subscribing. It's been Chris Inisti, and until next time, take care, and God bless you.